Just today I had a conversation with the owner and also with the city of Rochester regarding something similar to this. So there's a property we took over about 4 months ago. Last week he sends me an email. Man, I got this bill in the mail from the local municipality for $4,300, and I don't know what it's for. It just says abatement. So can you do some research for me and find out what it is? So I called and left messages. Long story short, the inspector calls me today. Can you tell me some more details about the issue? Yep, I'm going to put the owner on three-way. Come to find out, there was a rodent problem, a really, really bad rodent problem at the property. The city of Rochester tried to contact his previous property manager for a year about the rodent issue. The management team never responded. They never corrected the issue. The city gave them a year to correct the issue. There was rodent problem and a couple broken windows. So after the year, right, the city inspector ordered the abatement to be done by contractors hired by the city. The abatement and fixing the windows. So they did the rat and mice and whatever abatement, and they fixed the windows. They charged the owner $4,300.
How'd they gain access?
The tenant.
Okay.
But back to your question, how do you force their hand? So the tenant called the management team, allegedly, and the management team was irresponsive. So then the tenant called the city, and then it's the city's job to kind of enforce the management team and or the owner to keep health and safety, obviously, at the forefront. For whatever reason, that responsibility was dropped, and then the city enforced that.
Asked, what are their rights?
Yeah, exactly. So the city enforced that, and they hired contractors, and they charged $4,300 to abate, to basically seal up mice holes and treat, with bait and trapping, and fix two windows. $4,300.
That's so sick.
And they charged that. So we took over November 1st, right? The city did the job on November 8th. So the owner sent us, and then the owner got the bill February 22nd. So they did the work in November. They didn't bill him until February. So when he got the bill, he sent it to us. He was
flaming on
filthy hot. Like,
right.
It's like the worst mistake ever happened. Like, how could this? But he wasn't like antagonizing, or he wasn't like aggressive. He was just frustrated.
Right.
But then when I showed, I was like, well, this is the date that they did the work. We took over on this day. So first of all, we didn't know anything about this.
Correct.
So, if you just go based off the date, that tells me that this is before us. But don't let me, drop, just pass the buck Chuck here. Because if it's my responsibility, I'll stand on it. But let me just do some research. And then obviously we found out the details today. So the inspector actually told the owner, because it wasn't like I told the owner. The inspector was on three-way and told the owner it was the previous management. And she even told him the name and who she contacted there, how many times she emailed, how many times she called. And he was, he's still.
And how much did you pay her to say that to him?
$13.99.
40.